because the build quality is just so bad. Like, it's an $80 mouse with a $50 build quality. Like, it's just such a creak fest. I don't know if my phone can pick it up. I'm not even, squishing it that hard. Like, even with the buttons, I don't know if you guys can hear the creakiness. It's just wherever you push it, you squish it, there's just some sort of creaking. And for $80, that build quality is just unacceptable. What's up guys, Kaiju here again with another review, and here we'll be reviewing the $80 Creak Fest, that is the MZ1. So I just laid it out what came in. So here's the box. You get a letter from Rocket Jump Ninja, you get the manual, and you get they all came in this envelope thingy. You get an Xtrfy sticker and extra mouse feet. So I'm not sure how I'm going to make this review. I haven't made a mouse review in a while, so I haven't been watching reviews either, so I might be kind of rusty. So okay, first of all, 19 by 10, 10.5 if it's here in the fat part, cm hands, 19 by 10 cm hands. So the premise of this mouse, why it's hard to criticize, I guess, is that it's Rocket Jump Ninja. As far as I know, Rocket Jump Ninja made this mouse, designed the shape for himself. I don't think he, yeah, if I watched, yeah, when I watched this video, he designed it with his own aiming in mind. It's not for the community, it's not for other people, it's really for himself. Like, the shape is built for him. I don't think he decided to make a safe shape for the community. He built it for him. So there's that premise, which kind of, I understand. Like, and that's why when people really get butthurt or criticize the shape, like it's such a bad shape, blah blah blah. I mean, guys, the premise already is that he built it for himself. So I mean, he designed the shape for himself, not really for other people. So you can't really get mad if it doesn't work for you. Okay, so that aside, like, my main gripes with this mouse is its really poor build quality. It just creaks so much. Like, I don't even have to put that much pressure on it, and it already creaks so much. Like, I don't know if my phone will be able to pick up, without, fine, let's not click it first. See, even the buttons, if you go like that, it's just creaking so much. Like, wherever you press it, it's just gonna click so much. So for an $80 mouse, that's just gonna, and have this build quality, is just unacceptable. It's like, it's a $50 build quality. If this was like $50, heck, even maybe 60, it's kind of acceptable. But I don't know, man. It's like a $40 to $50 build quality mouse. But that's not on Rocket Jump Ninja. That's on Xtrfy. So yeah, I'm kind of disappointed, really disappointed, not just kind of the build quality to price ratio. Because like $80, I can get so many mice cheaper that have better build quality. Build quality is very important to me because, I like things that are kind of sturdy and I know will last pretty long, or it doesn't feel fragile, because I'm pretty rough with my mice. Being a low sense user, I like, sometimes I grip it hard, end up gripping it hard, and I like swiping, just, I'm just wild with the mouse, I guess. And actually that was an issue when I first got this, because it felt so fragile that I felt like it was hampering my, mentally it was hampering my ability to perform, especially because of the cable. Okay. So hold on, I'll try to organize this first. I'll ramble about it later. Okay, so first, here are the clicks. Very nice and crispy. Not the lightest. I mean, it's light if I'm using my thumb, but with my index and middle finger, it's kind of a bit hard to spam. You can feel the resistance. It's not like your Omrons, or it's not like your optical switches from Razer. These are KL 8.0s, and they're for me a bit stiff, too stiff for my liking. And initially they were nice and crispy, like whew, like when you first get it. But after like a couple of days, they start to get mushy. They feel mushy, but they're still stiff. Like the crispiness, that premium, nice gourmet crispiness disappears for me. Side buttons are actually pretty nice. Don't really have any complaints about that. Um, and then the cable is actually pretty good. It's very flexible. People say I've never experienced a paracord, but people say it's almost as good as a paracord. Like it's not worth upgrading to a paracord because the paracords are expensive, and the improvement is not by much. But the thing is, the cable does feel flimsy, so again, it kind of hampens me. And I don't know if it's like a placebo or anything, because whenever I search reviews for this mouse, or just watch videos about this mouse, it's like people would complain about disconnection issues because of the cable. Like if Logitech is known for double clicking, the MZ1 is known for faulty cables, or like after a couple of months it starts to have disconnection issues because of the cable. And again, because of that, and it did feel flimsy, as flexible as it is. I don't know, maybe I just got used to the Viper Mini and the Vaxi cables, which are pretty stiff but durable, and never really bothered me, and it didn't scare me to like flick around. Sometimes it gets snagged, because I mean, they're pretty durable cables, but then this one, it just felt flimsy, and with the issues of the cable malfunctioning. So yeah, that's another thing to take note of. As well as, I don't know why, when I put it on a bungee, like it keeps getting caught like that. Like, I don't know why it keeps going like that. So many times, more often than I that should happen. Like whenever I would play Kovacs or even Valorant, like I was like, I would, when I'm getting into it, like swiping here and there, I would notice, why did my mouse stop? And then I would look, and the cable got caught like that. I don't know why. I've just like the first time that happened to me using other cabled mice, and even mice with soft cables like the XM1R. This never happened. So there's that. And then the coating at first felt really nice, but after, when your hands get kind of sweaty, it gets very slippery, and it's also such a gunk magnet, fingerprint magnet. So yeah, and it just feels very plasticky and cheap. Again, another con, $80, and it just feels plasticky and cheap. Um, the RGB, I'm not even gonna bother, because why bother with the RGB? And then, oh yeah, I just find it annoying that there wasn't any, what do you call this? Software that I can rebind my. I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of nitpicking at this point, but I always want to be able to rebind stuff, especially with this top button. I mean, it's kind of annoying to have a top button and not be able to rebind it on the mouse itself. Like, it's gonna depend on the game. Like, you're gonna go in the game, but I don't know, it's just nice to be able to rebind stuff. And yeah, this doesn't have any software, but it does come with a manual. If the manual is confusing, Rocket Jump Ninja, I think, made a video explaining it, like how this would work. Okay, so for the shape now, actually the mouse feet, I have core pads on now, but the stock mouse feet are actually pretty good mouse feet. It's like one of the best stock mouse feet I've tried. Not scratchy, they're very rounded, but the stock mouse feet are pretty fast. I would consider them as fast or a bit faster than Tiger Eyes, mainly because the stock mouse feet, they're pretty hard, like unlike the Tiger mouse feet or core pads, where you kind of feel the consistency is a bit squishy, you know yeah, like it's a bit mushy. But these ones just feel like hard, kind of like hard plastic. And the thing, what makes it faster is, I don't know if my phone will be able to pick it up, but if you can see, like the edges are a bit raised as compared to the middle. So it's, again, it's recessed again. So that makes it kind of faster. Like, I'll try to get the lighting, but there, a bit. See, if you can see it, the edges are a bit raised compared to the center. There's like a crater there. And that makes it even faster. And the fact that it's hard makes it faster. So for me, it's faster than the Tiger Eyes. So yeah, and it's just, okay, this just kind of nitpicking. It's just annoying how these mouse feet are asymmetrical. Like, initially you would think, hey, they look the same. No, they're not. I really have no idea what's the purpose. I mean, yeah, I'm just nitpicking, but it's just my OCD is just annoying me. It's just irking me. I see no reason why they should be bigger than this. Like, at least, just make it symmetrical, man. Like, why? Even here, it looks symmetrical at first, but no, this part is like thinner than this, and I'm like, why? It's just annoying me. Okay, I mean, it's just nitpicking, but it's annoying me. Okay, see, yeah, my hands are starting to get sweaty, and it's just gathering there. So now for the shape. It's aside from the defects and physicalities, another reason why it's hard for me to recommend this mouse is the shape. It's a pretty niche shape. I'm not gonna call it a bad shape. It's just a niche shape that it's really just for, I guess, mouse enthusiasts. I'm not gonna tell some casual player, hey, get this mouse, right? Unless you're collecting mouse, you want to try different mice, then yeah, get this. But if you're just like a casual player, I wouldn't suggest it, because it's a very niche shape. Only a select few people would actually be able to enjoy it or main it, and even people that enjoy it probably won't main this mouse. But again, you can't really criticize it, because again, the premise is Rocket Jump Ninja built it for him, not with the general public in mind. So the shape, it's a very recessed mouse. It's a very concave mouse. Aggressive comfort grooves, and the sides, I had to put grip tapes because it was just so uncomfortable to use because of how concave it is. Like, the side, I knew it was a small mouse, but I didn't expect it to be this small and narrow. I didn't expect the bottom to be so narrow. Like, if you can see it here, see, it goes inward like that, and it's very aggressive. Like, the concavities, the sides are very aggressive in going in that. And I'm not the only one that put grip tapes. I saw on Reddit people putting grip tapes on the sides as well, just to make it more comfortable. And yeah, that's the main issue here. It's not a comfortable mouse. When I first got it, like, my hands would cramp. Then I just had to get used to it. So this is really built for finger tipping. Like, I don't see people being able to palm this unless they have small hands. But again, 19 by 5, I feel like it's kind of impossible to palm it. So unless you fingertip or claw, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's pretty much just for fingertipping and clawing. And even for clawing, this just feels like, if you're gonna claw this mouse, it just feels like coping. Also, I covered the sides because they were starting to get annoying. Like, Rocket Jump Ninja like designed it with holes, and then some areas with no holes where you put your ring in your pinky finger. And for me, it's just kind of annoying. Like, they shouldn't just have put holes on the side, because not everybody has the same grip as Rocket Jump Ninja. And I tried it, I just couldn't make it work. It's like when you try to, here, you can see it a bit over the grip tapes. It's over here and over here. So when you kind of grip it, it has to be like this. At first, yeah, it was fun. It's kind of like you're holding like that, like holding a gun. It was fun for me. I was like kind of having fun trying it out. But after a while, I just got annoyed. It just got annoying because I couldn't perform well with it. So I had to like do my my usual grip style of clawing with my fingers over here, like extended. You can still glow. Actually, I was surprised that I didn't like the shape all that much because I like to knuckle claw. That's like my main. Like with my Orochi, I thought this. People actually suggested this mouse because I like the knuckle claw, but yeah, it was just kind of. I don't know. I couldn't make it work a bit. There was just something off about it. But if you like the knuckle claw, this mouse is pretty good for you. Or if you like to, yeah, different ways you can hold it is like obviously the regular finger tipping, fingertip and fingertip, or just knuckle claw it like that. I find the most success when I'm knuckle clawing it. You can also like, I don't know, like whatever you call this grip. So my final thoughts is like, yeah, it's hard to suggest this mouse because of number one, the quality to price. Like, yeah, sure, that's a 3389 sensor, but I would rather have a 3370 sensor with better build quality, right? So nobody actually, I really doubt people would be actually able to tell the difference between a 3360, 3370, 3389 unless you really, really try to take notice of it, or unless you're using like spin out pads like the Raiden or the MPC 450. So I just feel like a better build quality would have been better. Again, I'm just gonna ramble now because like I think I really like a good build quality because I tend to like be rough with my mice. As much as I love him, like I just being a low sense user, sometimes I get I'm not the most graceful handed persons out there, so I tend to grip my mouse in high pressure situations, and again, low sensitivity, I'm gonna keep swiping everywhere, and the flimsy cable just scares me that it's gonna break. So again, it hampens my performance because at the back of my mind, oh, I might break the cable, and cable issues and everything. So yeah, poor build quality, cable issues down the line, expensive price, and a niche shape. So for me, I really just can't suggest this mouse for I know, unless again you're a mouse addict or a mouse connoisseur. Yeah, but that's pretty much my take on it. Like I don't know what else I can say. Like if I missed something, I did make an Orochi versus a MZ1 video, and I was a bit more focused at in that video compared to my now. I just woke up now and I haven't been in the mouse seat. I haven't been playing in a while, but I wanted to record this already, so it might be a bit how do I call this, disorganized, this video. So yeah, the Orochi versus this video was a bit more passionate, or I was more into complaining about this mouse. So I feel like that might actually be a better review than this. So anyways, that's it for me. Peace.